Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the Paul Rowles Fieldhouse here at Holliston High School. Tonight, the 1-8 Panthers host the 2-7 Bellingham Blackhawks. Tonight's matchup is brought to you only by Holliston Cable Access Television. My name is Bryson Mustard, and alongside me tonight is Lucas Schachter. So, Lucas, as we sort of talked about, this is a TVL small team coming in to a TVL large team's gym. They both have a similar record. What are you hoping to see from the tip-off tonight?
Well, I want to see Holliston start early. I feel like in prior games they haven't been starting early, and that's been hurting them. They've come into the game later, maybe second quarter, and by that time they might be already behind by too much. You know what I mean? Also, I'd like to see more movement on offense. And finally, probably I'd like to see in the fourth quarter we've really struggled. So I feel like we have to start scoring more in the fourth.
Definitely, and all around, I mean, just getting going from the beginning.
Exactly.
And, so we will be doing the introductions in just a second, and then we'll do the national anthem, and the game will be underway. PA announcer tonight, Mr. Kenny, as always. As much as I don't like to talk over him, I will be talking over him in tonight's introduction. All right, so the starting lineup for the Blackhawks tonight, we have number 1, junior point guard Ross Priscilla. Number 5, junior point guard Dasha Domerkant. Number 20, senior guard Troy Simpson. Center number 21, he's a senior, Dylan Haggerty. And our junior power forward Tyler Leducer, number 31, excuse me. And the coach for Bellingham is TJ Chapone. And now for the Holliston Panthers. Number 3, senior captain Andre Koev. Forward, senior captain, number 25, Joey Gentile. Number 30, Owen Vaughn, sophomore. Number 33, senior Caden Dumez. And number 35, senior captain Austin Merkin. And first year as head coach for the Panthers is Chris Venetian. We'll be right back after the national anthem. right, so Holliston coming into this tonight's game after a rather tough loss to Dedham by 20. Total score 60-40. That was on Tuesday at Dedham. So, Lucas, how do you think you come in after what seemed to be a somewhat winnable game, but losing greatly? How do you sort of turn that around and, you know, either flush it, forget about it, use it as motivation, and come out hot tonight?
Well, like you said, it was, again, I've had friends on the team have told me it was a winnable game, and I do believe you should flush it. You got to just forget about it and, again, come out the gate super fast.
And we'll see that hopefully right now as Caden Dumez is out to take the tip for Holliston. Holliston wins it easily, and we are underway. Coab setting up the offense. Back door to Vaughn. Vaughn goes underneath, and he lays it in.
Good offense, exactly how they want to start fast. Bucket on the first possession.
Holliston applying the pressure here on the turnaround. Ross Priscilla with it. Inside. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Puts it up. It doesn't fall. Merkin pulls it in.
Good board from Austin Merkin there. Nice idea.
Vaughn for three. Doesn't fall. Dumez saves it.
Great job by Caden Dumas there. Really smart play there to throw it off the Bellingham player.
High IQ.
It is high IQ play right there.
Vaughn looking into Gentile. Vaughn with the open three. Pulled in by Tyler Ladosser.
Austin have to look to hit those open threes though. On Vaughn especially, he needs to get hot.
Well, it's good that he's not hesitating.
Exactly,
right?
yeah. I was going to mention.
6:20 to play in the first quarter.
Nice job by the offense to get him that open look as well.
Skella misses it. Joey Gentile gets the board.
Good defense there.
Merkin. Yep.
Butter.
One of the things we talked about pregame, Lucas, getting him going immediately.
Great shot as well. And no hesitation from Austin as well. Just went right into the shot.
And that's key. I mean,
exactly, yeah.
if you even take half a second to think about it, you're not going to perform nearly as well. Skella with the jumper. It falls. Bellingham on the board now with two. Dumez for three.
Ooh, just wide. Good shot, though. Good look.
It's a three if it's good. Merkin gets the board. 5:22 to play in the first quarter.
Nice job by Holliston early getting these boards.
Vaughn driving. He gets it.
Nice drive by Vaughn there.
Skella here, he's already got two. For three. Goes out of bounds, Holliston ball. So Mason Jacks comes into the game for Troy Simpson for Bellingham. Coab driving into traffic, kicks it out to Vaughn.
Pump fake, nice pump fake there.
Merkin.
Tough shot there. Good board by Andre, though.
4:24 to go in the first quarter. Holliston still up 4. Vaughn for 3. Count.
Vaughn
there
with,
you go.
Vaughn with
Bellingham
7
timeout.
already.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing we talked about pregame. I mean, he can shoot.
He can.
And what I really like about him, especially, is that I've seen him shoot the 3-ball after the 3-ball and miss, but he keeps shooting until he gets hot.
Yeah, and I also like how he doesn't hesitate even with a man on him. Like a hand in his face, he'll still shoot that shot and sometimes hit it.
Definitely. And he's just a sophomore. We saw a lot of him last year, rising as a freshman. That's a big deal playing up on varsity.
Yeah, no, and he's performed well, so clearly he deserves it.
Definitely. Could see a junior captainship potentially in his accolades here. So after the Bellingham timeout, trying to stop the momentum, but Holliston's going to hopefully keep laying it on.
Yeah, and come out of the timeout. I mean, they're on defense, but coming out of the timeout, high energy.
Skella, he's fast. Not going to fall. Vaughn pulls it in.
Another good rebound by Holliston.
Physical drive by Dumas.
Good board by Joey Gentile.
Second chance, and it falls. 11-2 Holliston with just under 4 minutes to play in the first.
Holliston playing great defense, great offense, and especially, again, rebounding. Making sure Bellingham can't get the offensive rebound.
Nice tip by Koev. Dumas gets it. Merkin's making a move fast. Coast to coast with it. Yes! Another timeout by Bellingham. You can feel the energy in this gym right now.
13-2. This is what I mean. Start the game fast, and Holliston are doing exactly that.
And that's key. That is absolutely key. So if you're, Coach Venetian here after 2 timeouts called in favor of you, what are you saying? Are you saying keep doing exactly what you're doing? Do you try to make some adjustments on maybe some things they're doing wrong? What are you saying to your guys here?
Just looking at him right now, he looks really happy. So if I think he's probably saying just keep doing what you're doing.
Trying to get his second win as a head coach here.
And they're off to a great start, to be fair.
Definitely. This is probably the best start I've seen from them, and honestly, even out of the games I saw last year.
Because even with Ashland, they weren't playing the best defense, but they still started well. But they're shutting Bellingham down completely. Even though Priscilla is getting some shots, again, the rebounders are there, especially like Owen Vaughn, Austin Merkin, and Austin's doing a great job defending Priscilla as well.
.321 to go in the first quarter. 4-3 if it goes. Vaughn gets the board.
Nice handoff play there from Vaughn and Merkin.
Out to Merkin. Nice drive. He gets the foul.
Holliston moving fast, especially on offense.
Foul's on number 4, CJ Fama. So our first foul shots of the night, and as we know, and as anyone who pays attention to basketball knows, free throws win the game.
Yeah.
As Merkin makes his first. And he gets his second. That's what separates a good player from a bad player, making your free throws.
They're crucial, especially in a close game. You miss your free throws, you most likely lose the game.
Yeah, I had a coach back in middle school who said there's absolutely no excuse.
Yeah.
You don't have a defender, there's no pressure, you have all the time you need, 10 seconds. But
yeah, that's enough time.
Yeah.
With no defender on you. It's a free shot.
Bellingham steps out of bounds from the pressure from Vaughn down there. Senior Bobby Frasnelli comes in for Andre Kolev.
Dylan Foley, I believe, for Joey Gentile.
Dylan Foley, I think this is his first game back.
I think his first game was Sharon, I believe, I think. And he's played well since he's come back. Great pass by Austin Merkin there.
Vaughn sees that opening there. Contested three.
See, that's what I mean about Vaughn. He will take that shot even with that hand in his face.
Two minutes to go in the first quarter. Pass is deflected. Merkin goes with it. Easy layup. 17-2. Holliston coming out strong here.
Merkin with 8 already.
Oh, foul there. That will be Marcus Hansen to shoot.
First foul on Dylan Foley.
Gotta say, pretty good sign here that we have some 2 underclassmen coming in from the get-go.
Fans making it difficult for Bellingham to hit some free throws.
Love to see the energy from the Red Sea.
Yes, sir.
So Merkin and Vaughn get a little break here as Daly, Salem, and Gonsalves come in. Foley with the board.
Great board from Foley there.
He just gets right up.
He does. Rose up above everyone.
Razzanelli for 3.
Oh, my.
Jammed by the rim.
And Foley gets it down. That's not super rare, but that is a rare occurrence.
Definitely.
You don't see that every day.
That's the moment for the tallest guy on the court to shine. Jumps right up and grabs it.
Yeah.
1:18 to play in the first quarter. Holliston up 15. Nice little shot there from Nolan.
Bellingham's first bucket in a while.
Oh, yeah. Salem into Foley. Great pass. Can't finish.
Gets his own board, though. Shouts for a foul there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Ooh. Foul there. Holliston, Mike Gonsalves. It'll be Bellingham ball here.
I'm sure Coach Venetian's really happy about how his team's come out against Bellingham today.
Is there anything really to complain about
exactly,
so far?
Yeah.
Contested shot doesn't fall.
The rebound again. Holliston are playing great defense, forcing Bellingham into bad shots.
Shot clock has turned off with just under 25 seconds here in the first quarter. Frasnelli into Foley.
Just short there.
Rebound Hansen. Stolen by Gonsalves. 5 seconds to play. Frasnelli, he drives. Nice layup. And that's the end of the first quarter here. So, Lucas, we talked about what you're doing if you're Coach Venetian, which apparently is just,
let them play.
Exactly. I guess all the practice worked off, all the preparation so far. Not that I want to jinx anything.
Yeah, knock on wood.
But what are you doing if you're Coach Chapone for Bellingham here?
I honestly don't know. They cannot stop. Especially Merkin and OV. They cannot stop him, especially Merkin. He's just had his way. He'll just drive. He'll pull up. Maybe you switch, maybe switch your defense into a zone, especially because Holliston has had trouble when playing against a zone defense. But honestly, right now, I don't really know what he'd do. He's down, down 15? And at the end of the first, his team's only scored 4. He's going to have to make a lot of adjustments.
And, I find it interesting. I talked to both of the opposing coaches before the game tonight, and, Coach Chapone for Bellingham said, our size is our weakness.
Yeah.
Our shooting isn't our strength.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, Coach Venetian said that our shooting really isn't our strength either. We're going to attack them with their lack of size.
Exactly, yeah.
And really, there's been no need to even do that.
Yeah,
because there's been a lot of made jump shots.
Mm-hmm.
A couple threes for Holliston.
And again, Holliston's done a nice job driving to the basket as well. So even with smaller players.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the floor. I don't know if there's even anyone over 6 feet for Bellingham.
Yeah,
right now.
This is where Logan Schmidt should really eat.
Yeah. So Aiden misses that 3 ball there. As the second quarter is just underway.
Holliston pressing early. Full court as well. Oh no. And he's out.
Out of bounds again. Same spot on the court for Bellingham. So I find it interesting. There's not even a single starter out right now.
That says something.
I mean, I get it. You obviously want your guys rested. But do you think it could be too early as Holliston travels there?
I think maybe, but I think if Bellingham starts to go on a little bit of a run, coach will put the starters back in. Mm-hmm. But I mean, as we were saying, we're dominating early. So I mean, and we don't really have to make any changes. So I feel like letting some of the bench players get some early minutes is not a bad idea.
Definitely, and you never know who can get hot.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
Scorer.
And again, on the bench we have Logan Schmid, who's 6'7", 6'6", and their tallest guy is 6'2", so he can definitely eat, especially inside.
As Logan gets the ball up top. Salem driving. Up and under, he gets the foul. He'll shoot 2. Foul is on Bellingham 24, Marcus Hansen. But as we know, obviously a very long game. There's still
plenty of time left.
2 3/4 of quarters to play left.
Seems like Bellingham's putting their starters back in, or most of their starters back in, if not all. Yeah, I believe all their starters are back in.
Salem gets it. 21 for Holliston with a comfortable lead with 6:36 to play in the second quarter. Little push off there. Could see that from a mile away.
Ref called it on Bobby, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Neither do I, but it's okay.
We're just observers.
Yep.
Missed shot. That's Dasha Dahmerkamp pulled in by Schmidt.
Bellingham really missed a lot of shots. I mean, they haven't taken so many, but they're still missing. That was an open look right there. And I can't say that because, again, Holliston.
Trouble there for Holliston.
I've missed a couple, but Bellingham really missed some open looks here.
And that's sort of one of the things that you can't necessarily teach at this level.
Exactly,
I feel like shooting is just, by the time you get to high school, especially later in high school, you either kind of have it or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you're dealt that poor hand of not having really a strong shooter or any strong shooters, you can't really, I guess obviously shooting drills, but eventually there's only so much you can do.
No, but again, like you're saying, you're either a shooter or you're not. And Bellingham do not seem to have a lot of shooters, like their coach said. So.
And usually what teams will do is when they're not a shooting team, they'll make up for it in the paint.
Yeah.
They can't really do that either.
They're not even driving.
Yeah.
They're still shooting, which doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, maybe their mentality is they'll hit one eventually.
Yeah. I mean, if it works for Owen Vaughn, it can work for them.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a travel there. Dylan Haggerty.
To Bellingham's credit, this quarter, I mean, it's early days. I'm going to probably speak a little too early here, but they haven't really let Holliston start as fast as they did in the first.
I mean, how do you start faster than that?
Exactly, yeah. Good defense there from Bellingham. Good crossover.
That'll be a backcourt there. Merkin, Vaughn, and Gentile come back in. Schmidt, Salem, and Frasnelli had a nice little run there with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Coach Venetian's calling a certain play here. It's like
a lot of motion.
I can tell that Joey down there on the block, that's their primal focus in this set. You got your
pick and roll. What's the call?
That'll be, I didn't see anything yet. That's blocking foul. Excuse me, offensive foul. Didn't see who was on though.
Yeah.
Four three. Nope. Merkin gets the rebound.
Another good rebound. Another open look for Bellingham there, or semi-open look.
Deep shot for Merkin.
Ooh.
Almost. Vaughn hustles for it.
Great hustle from Vaughn.
That's another thing I love about him. He's just like his added physical strength.
Yeah.
He'll fight for that ball all day. Nice open
great
look.
Cut from Kid and Dumas there.
And how about that pass for
It
Merkin?
was a great pass as well. Picture perfect.
Merkin, he's got to have the best court vision out of anyone.
That is definitely true. I've seen some truly great Austin Merkin passes.
And sometimes when he's feeling it, he can even get a little flashy.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a couple behind the back or two.
Yeah.
From him.
But he does it well.
Yeah. 3:24 here to go in the first half. Underneath. Foul.
Vaughn's not happy.
Yeah, that's on Owen Vaughn, and Dylan Haggerty will shoot. He misses his first. One thing I sort of wanted to touch on is obviously Holliston is in TVL large, and obviously Bellingham is TVL small. I really think that Holliston could be a serious force to be reckoned with if they were in the TVL small.
No, I totally agree. They've done well against TVL small opponents.
Because the reality is, I mean, yeah, we may have the school population for it or a great football team, but the basketball program, I don't know. I feel like there might need to be some reevaluation there as Joey takes the charge.
What a great play by Joey. Putting his body on the line. No, what I totally agree with you. I mean, again, school population, sure, but we're not the best basketball program, and I feel like maybe that should be noticed. But again, we're not trying to trash the team here, though. Just want to make that very clear.
Oh, definitely not. By no means.
No.
This is this team. This is the team 2 years ago,
Yeah.
5 years ago. It's just kind of how it is.
Just overall,
yeah.
in Holliston's basketball history, they haven't been their best program.
No.
Hopefully, Chris Venetian can turn that around, though. First-year head coach.
Definitely. 2:46 to go in the first half. Joey with the little baby J.
Ooh, gets his own board.
And he gets fouled.
Great hustle by Joey G right there.
Fouls on Dylan Haggerty.
Bellingham have still not scored this quarter.
Holliston slowing down a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So Joey gets his second. Holliston up 20. Skella drives, kicks it out for 3.
No good.
Doesn't fall. Yeah, the ball will stay here. Caden was fighting for that, but can't hang on to it.
Bellingham came down the court fast there.
Yeah.
Trying to catch Holliston off guard, maybe.
I mean, that's what I guess their strength is.
Yeah.
So inbound, Merkin gets the tip pass.
Great spin move. And again.
Double spin. Owen Vaughn, 4-3.
Great board by Joey Gentile and the foul.
Nice.
My bad for not paying attention, but did he hit his first when he was at the line last?
Joey?
Yes.
No. Coach Venetian saying good shots there to Owen. I think that was a good look.
Yeah.
So Gentile gets both. Two minutes to go in the first half here. Losing control. Dumas gets it all the way. Oh.
I don't think he looked there before he passed. Nice idea, though.
Picked off by Tyler Ladosser.
And a travel.
Travel here.
I thought Bellingham was maybe going to get a chance there. They had the numbers.
Yeah.
It's a little hesitation. That's all it takes. Let everyone get back.
Dumas doesn't fall. Joey with another board.
And gets it. Oh, almost gets another one.
Ross Skella with it. Coast to coast. That was a gorgeous drive.
That was a great bucket right there. Great jump step there. Oh, great pass, though.
Oh, what a play.
Coast to coast basketball.
Great pass by Merkin. Great execution by Dumas. Team basketball.
Oh,
That's
yep.
what you like to see.
Another great pass from Austin Merkin as well.
Just under a minute here in the first half. Holliston up by 22. Perskella with the go-ahead shot.
No good. Again, Bellingham with numbers driving.
You got to go up with that.
Yeah. Twice.
Wide open.
Nope. Again, like that's another example of why they should try something other than shooting. You know what I mean? Like they're just not hitting. Oh, great drive from Austin Merkin. Sorry.
That's just going back to that. I mean, you could take that up and easily get a foul down here for Bellingham.
Kick some contact or go up with contact.
How about that drive for Merkin?
Another great drive. Yeah, they can't stop him.
He gets his first.
Both teams in the bonuses at the end of the half.
And he gets his second.
Working with 10.
100% on free throws so far.
If I'm Coach Venetian, they're playing great basketball, but they're hitting their free throws, which is crucial, like we discussed earlier.
Exactly. 18 seconds to go in the first half here. Briskella setting something up. I assume they're just going to hold this and then get the final bucket. Briskella driving, up and under,
Almost another great bucket from Briskella.
Koev chucks it up. Nope. So the end of the first half. Holliston up by 24, 30-6 over the Blackhawks here. And we'll be right back after a short break.
love Lucas's sexy account. I wouldn't mind.
Good.
Yep.
All right, welcome back inside the Paul Rowles Fieldhouse tonight. Panthers are up 24 over the Blackhawks. We've seen kind of a little bit of everything from them. What are your thoughts so far, Lucas?
I mean, the Panthers are just playing a really great game. They're locking down defensively, not letting Bellingham get too many great shots. And again, on offense, they started fast, and then they've kept the pace as well.
And that's crucial. I mean, we talked about it a little bit. Pulling the starters that early on, it kind of slowed the momentum down a little bit. But
not too bad, though. They still played really good defense.
Definitely. So as Austin Merkin told me before tonight's game, he'll put on a show for us. He's been doing it so far.
Exactly,
the Panthers have been doing it so far, and can't wait to see another half here.
Austin Merkin is also Holliston's leading scorer with 12.
Ten seconds on the shot clock. Little scruffle for it. Vaughn gets it.
Great defense again by Holliston.
Merkin kind of slows it down a little bit there. Vaughn for three. Yes! Gotta love OV.
Another great start to a crucial quarter for Holliston.
7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Four three. Not gonna fall. Holliston will get the ball.
A little slower start to this half than the last. I mean, again, good start from Holliston, but it's not up and down the court.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Coach Venetian or Holliston mind that.
And, you know, maybe it's a good chance to sort of work on that slow offense.
Yeah.
To practice it when you have a comfortable lead. Because I'm sure just like, you know, any high school team, plays are crucial, whether or not they're your bread and butter.
Yeah.
But you have to have them. Like in the NBA, how many plays do they really have?
Exactly.
Not many.
Yeah. No.
And we've seen, you know, a few already that they've pretty obviously been running a design thing.
You can hear Coach Venetian calling them out, and as well as the players.
Priscilla with it. Pass deflected by Joey.
Great job getting to the passing lanes by Joey Gentile there. Bellingham seemed to be going with a little slower offense as well.
Priscilla for three. Air ball pulled in by Vaughn. Gomez loses it.
But it goes right to Joey.
Right place, right time.
Good cut by Andre.
Travel on Caden there. CJ Fama comes in for Dylan Haggerty for the Blackhawks. .5:37 to go in the third quarter. Holliston still with a comfortable lead of 27. 4-3 in the corner, doesn't go. Vaughn with the easy rebound.
Miscommunication there. Not the end of the world.
Drive, and he gets fouled. Simpson will shoot 2. Fouls on Owen Vaughn for Holliston.
Is that his second?
That is his second.
Yep. Him and Merkin are having a discussion right now. Maybe about who was supposed to be marking who knows.
So, yep, definitely, you were right. They're kind of matching up here. Double checking who they have, always key. Nothing worse than being that guy who thought he had someone else, and then there's a wide open man.
And you got an angry teammate letting you know.
And even worse, an angry coach.
Yeah.
Nice pass by Dumas into Gentile with the bucket.
Great ball movement from Holliston right there.
4:34 to go in the second quarter here.
Almost a steal for Owen Vaughn there. Or maybe Stella just lost it. Otherwise, anyways, good defense.
Definitely. Contested shot.
Good defense again. Holliston are doing, again, a really great job.
Oh, clean behind the back. Great pass.
And then Andre with the board.
Gentile.
And he's fouled again.
He will shoot. How many rebounds has he had?
Oh. And he's getting them over like 3 guys. Again, this is where Holliston asserts their height advantage.
Mm-hmm. And their physicality.
Oh, exactly, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, Joey he's a strong kid, definitely.
Yeah, he is.
He's a great football player, plays baseball too, but that football strength always shows on the court.
Yeah.
Intercepted, and he fouls. Dasha Domerkamp will shoot.
Nice job by him getting the passing lane, and he gets to the line.
So Bellingham gets their 1 out of 2 free throws. Merkin puts it up. That's not going to fall. Joe Corsi there.
Yeah.
4-3.
No good. And an Austin Merkin rebound. And he's moving up the court fast. Great pass to Bobby. Oh, that one just rattled out. And Bobby.
Got to finish.
That was unfortunate. Great pass. No look pass from Austin Merkin there.
What was I saying? He can do those cool passes when he wants to. I love the arm bar thing he's doing. It's like the perfect amount of physicality without it being a foul.
Yeah. Air ball? Yes. Fight for the ball here.
Ball stays here. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Gonsalves comes in for Dumas. Holliston still with a comfortable lead of 28. Four three.
No good.
So at this point, they're kind of just hucking it up and hoping something falls. Do you think it's a little too early for that, or?
I mean, they were doing this a little bit in the first half, but at this point they're kind of down so much. I mean, you got to try. But I didn't expect them, but I thought maybe they'd try to run the offense, but I don't think they haven't really tried that. Like you said, they've just been kind of hucking up threes. But they have been getting the line.
Mm-hmm. But getting to the line is only as good as making your free throws are, and
they haven't really been doing that.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'll give some credit to the fans. They've been making a lot of noise when they're trying to shoot.
It really does make a difference.
It does, yeah.
the sixth man. This is CJ Fama. He gets his first. Salem comes in for Frasnelli. And he gets his second. Bellingham still under double digits in tonight's game.
I just realized Bobby Frasnelli came out with 3 fouls, so I mean he's been playing really hard.
Yeah, you always see that with Bobby.
Yeah.
He'll show up and just give a nice physical game.
Exactly, yeah.
He may not be the best shooter, but you can always expect the hustle
And the defense, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also not afraid of driving to the hoop.
Yeah, I played with him freshman year, and that was, you need a quick drive. It was always look to Bobby.
Yeah.
1:43 to go, third quarter. Foul here on Dylan Foley. So Dahmer Kant goes to the line. Bellingham hits double digits now. Misses his second, little fight for it. He gets his own rebound. Driving.
And he'll get to the line again. I can't lie to you, Bryson. I feel like Holliston seems a little bit asleep, and as Austin Merkin's trying to tell him to wake up. Is that a timeout from Coach Venetian?
It appears to be, yep.
Yeah, no, I think that's what Coach Venetian's gonna try to reiterate in his timeout. Is that like you guys are you're a little asleep. You got to wake up. You got to keep playing, because although Bellingham aren't really scoring, they're getting to the line again and they're starting to hit some shots, and they seem a little bit more awake than Holliston right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, that's when you sort of get it all right at the beginning. It's hard to keep that.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's unrealistic to say that you can just stay at a linear, energy level, which will never happen. It's always going to be peaks and valleys, but a little bit more consistent would be good instead of just,
these
going in the opposite direction.
Yeah. Or, again, like these patches of energy or intensity. Again, I feel like Holliston need to finish this quarter off strong to take that energy into the fourth quarter.
Definitely. And Coach Venetian was touching on that pregame with me. I think he said all 32 minutes, maybe 5 times, and that he's right. All 32 minutes. Every second, every guy's out there, you have to be going to your full capacity. That's what you have a bench for.
Yeah, exactly. And he's used that bench today.
Yeah. And that's, I feel like, the biggest difference from this year's team to last year is that they have a deeper bench.
Yeah.
Salem airballs the 3. 1:10 to go in the third quarter here. Travel there for Bellingham.
I believe that's Dasha Dahmer Kant?
Dahmer Kant,
my bad.
It's a tricky name.
It is, yeah. Bellingham switched into a zone, it seems like.
Foul. Even Salem will shoot.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Bellingham switched to a zone.
Yeah, that's what Coach Chapone was saying he was going to try to use to their strength is the 2-3, but with a lack of size, how effective can a 2-3 zone really be?
Yeah. I mean, Holliston have a smaller lineup out right now. Not to say Dylan Foley is small, but they have a smaller lineup right now, and I feel like the zone is not super effective, but it is they are slowing Holliston down.
I like this full court man action.
Yeah,
too.
so do I.
I feel like that's a good way, like you were saying, keep them awake, wake them up,
Yeah.
have them run, pick off some passes. 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. Underneath. Holliston ball. Even Salem there to kind of disrupt that drive.
Yep. Great defense by him, and I believe it was Austin Merkin, kind of like a team effort there.
So
or it might have been it might have been Dylan Fuller.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No worries. 15 seconds here. Seven seconds.
Great board by Dylan Fuller.
Oh, he gets it. And the buzzer sounds. So Holliston up 28 over Bellingham. So in terms of, obviously there's 8 minutes left to play and nothing is impossible. In terms of the upcoming games for Holliston, you have Millis next Friday at home, which, speaking of TVL small, that's another very winnable game.
Yeah.
That's one of Bellingham's 2 wins, actually. They beat Millis 49-42. So not that it's always equivalent. Like, a ton of people like to look at, oh, well, this team beat this team, so we should win that against that team. But that is promising.
Yeah, and I mean, again, like you said, you shouldn't have that mentality, oh, because this team beat this team, we can beat them. I feel, again, if Holliston start, again, a game like this, they will most likely beat Millis, in my opinion.
Definitely. And, next Tuesday at Norton, another TVL small team. So, I mean, take what you can get. You got this game, the next game, TVL small, another very winnable game.
Yeah.
And then Millis at home next Friday, very winnable game. So we only have a month left in the season, but now is sort of that time where you can really start to turn around.
Exactly,
and, you could become 500. You could get to a 500 record by the end of the season.
This might be a good stretch for Holliston, like you said, with all these TVL small teams.
And even, obviously, you play the TVL large teams again, but you get that momentum, you get that confidence that the program has lacked for years. You get that going, and then you go in and you finish out. Blocking foul on Frasinelli. 1-1 here. Bellingham will shoot.
I mean, again, that's like Bellingham's done a great job of all quarters, get to the line. Holliston have 8 fouls. And that's why Bellingham's in the bonus.
So Ryan Nolan gets the first of his bonus. And he gets a second with 7:44 to go in regulation tonight. Nice ball movement here.
Yeah, really fast. Got to get these defenders moving around, and they are.
4-3.
Again, great board from Dylan Foley.
Foley just reaches up.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Really great ball movement there.
Nice.
Bellingham was scrambling. Good.
Dylan fights for it. That'll be Holliston ball.
Took that momentum from that ball movement right to the press, and then great defense.
I'll tell you, Foley under there is like a parent, and everyone down there is his kids. He's the only one that can reach up to the cookie jar.
He didn't even have to jump for that rebound as well.
Yeah. Solves into Foley.
That one
Can't finish.
Yeah, that one just missed. Again, but still, great ball movement by Holliston.
Deep three. He's fouled on it by Foley. So Marcus Hansen will go to the line to shoot 3. Gets the second.
To Holliston's credit, Bellingham are really only getting their points from the line. So, I mean, again, they're getting to the line, but they're not really getting their points from open play.
Yeah, and as Hansen gets all 3 foul shots there. And Solves into Foley, puts it up, can't finish there. I like the feed me attitude he has, though.
He keeps coming.
Hansen puts it up again. He gets fouled again. Jeez, deja vu. Foley there, and he'll shoot 3 again. 6:16 to play in tonight's contest.
Holliston with 10 fouls in this quarter. But again, like, they still have a sizable lead, and it looks like Logan Schmidt is coming to check in.
Hansen gets his second.
Seems very comfortable at the line.
Yeah, he's, like, again, third time we talked about it, free throws, huge factor. If this was a closer game, I'd want him shooting for my team, definitely.
Yeah. And the crowd is sort of quieted down, so he doesn't have to worry about it too much.
So he gets all 3 there. 6 straight free throws for Hansen. Into Schmidt. He's contested. That'll be a jump ball. Excuse me, foul.
On Bellingham?
Yeah, Bellingham 10. It's Alex Hughes. Floor foul. And Solves to inbound underneath. Into Frasinelli. Schmidt. Salem loses it on the baseline drive there. That pass was only a little bit quicker. There was a little hesitation there, but that's a good look.
It is, yeah.
5:22 to play in regulation. Daly.
Missed everything, unfortunately.
But that's a good look.
Exactly, yeah, and again, that comes from great ball from Holliston. Oh, great block there.
Blocked by Schmidt. And then a foul here for Holliston, on Holliston. That's Eben Salem. So Wyatt Calorie is at the line to shoot. Honestly, they're making it back with these free throws.
Yeah. Maybe Holliston think about putting the starters back in just for a little bit.
Yeah, just to really seal the deal.
Yeah.
But it's hard with the constant like change in momentum. Just
Yeah.
like there's basically two different crews that are being ran here.
Yeah.
So that's hard. I mean, this isn't a normal game substitution for Coach Venetian.
Yeah.
It's usually more
One or two people.
fluid.
Not like,
Yeah.
Not like basically line substitution.
Yeah. Nice drive. Daly can't finish. Rebounded by CJ Fama.
Austin Merkin coming back in.
Yep.
Probably just provide some scoring help. Oh, and Chuck Smith.
Fama to shoot. Timeout Bellingham with 4:23 to go in regulation. So far we saw a really good first half of basketball.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I thought you brought up an interesting point pregame, how what you've noticed their best basketball tends to be in the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And compared to this game, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's funny. I kind of jinxed it.
Yeah.
The third quarter wasn't bad, but their best quarters were the first and the second, and they've kind of slowed down in the third and the fourth. But again, they're making sure that they're making Bellingham fight for these points that they're getting. So, but yeah, they have not really scored this quarter, and again, that's what maybe Austin Merkin can come back in, score a few points, and then get to rest again.
Yeah. And JV with a closer win than what I expect tonight to be. Holliston JV won 40-36 over Bellingham, coached by Mr. Joel Bernstein.
They played well too, JV.
Mm-hmm. Freshman came out hot, but couldn't seal the deal.
Yeah.
CJ Fama, the free throw. Cutting the lead to now just 20 for Holliston with 4:23 to go. All right, 19-point lead now. Still comfortable, but
Got to put some points on the
Yeah.
board. Just seal the deal.
foul here on Bellingham, Mason Jacks.
He's not happy.
No. Is anyone ever happy when they get a foul, though?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
He seems to disagree with the call. To be honest, I feel like this crowd also needs to get into it a little more. That might be,
Yeah, they're
Perhaps-
asleep over there.
yeah, perhaps one of the reasons why Holliston the energy isn't really there.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Travel here on Logan Schmidt. I saw Merkin sort of cutting away from the ball there.
Yeah.
He was having a tough time. He was really blocked up by that Bellingham player.
I mean, he's giving his all. Number 12, what's his name? Jax Mason. He's doing a great job guarding Merkin. But now he can run.
Merkin. Oh, offensive foul.
Yeah, and here comes Coach Venetian putting some of the starters back in.
Ryan Nolan there with the charge. So Joey, Andre, OV come in for Schmidt, Salem, and Gonzalez here. Free ball's no good. Offensive rebound. Foul on Merkin. Afam at the line, distracted by the Red Sea.
Once again. Yeah.
All right, so he gets his second shot there. Holliston now up 18. Quick dish to Vaughn. He sinks the three.
We needed that as well.
You got to have people standing up. Just under 3 minutes. He gets the and one. Marcus Hansen with a chance to make it a three-point play. Dumas coming in for Charles Smith.
Bellingham getting a little more momentum right now. A little more energy in this game.
So Charles.
He has 8.
Marcus Hansen there. Makes it a three-point play. Merkin here.
I like how Merkin's always pushing the pace.
Always.
Great cut by him as well.
Almost there. Yeah, good cut. Execution wasn't there, but so Owen's getting a little voicey here with the ref. I think he's saying just all ball there.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but
yeah.
Ref thought differently. Owen's got to maybe quiet down, doesn't want to get a tech or anything like that.
Yeah, it's hard always to balance the emotions.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vaughn comes out now. Probably wise,
anyway.
calm him down, and yeah, with 3 fouls. So 2:16 to play. Bounces out for Jacques. Gentile there with the rebound. It'll be a jump ball. Stays here.
Oh, they're giving the ball to Bellingham. Are they?
Yep.
Yeah, they are. I mean, Holliston in the last few minutes have been getting out rebounded, so that's also where some of Bellingham's momentum's come.
Oh, great charge there by Koev.
Another, just like Joey G, he's putting his body on the line.
I'll tell you, that's my favorite play.
Yeah.
Every time when someone takes a charge like that, it's the little thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have a comfortable lead, but that can be the turning point, especially when you're down.
Smart play as well. Bellingham really pressing though.
Foul on Haran Mufama for Bellingham, and Frasinelli will shoot.
That's his third.
2 minutes to play in tonight's game. Holliston up 18. And I can imagine this is just going to be a series of fouls here by Bellingham. I want to take a moment to thank Bruce Guilfoy and Lindsey Crane setting us up tonight, getting us on air, filming, doing everything. They're the best, obviously, and John back at the studio. These are the superstars behind the scenes for Holliston Cable Access. And Joe Corsi hits the jump shot there as Bellingham takes a timeout.
Again, Bellingham are starting to gain momentum. That was great ball movement from them.
I'm curious about the timeout call after that play, though.
You think maybe that would slow down the momentum, like just let them play.
I mean, timeouts, obviously, other than adjustments, their biggest use is stopping the other team's momentum. So after making a big shot like that, I don't know about calling a timeout.
I mean, maybe he's drawing something up
Yeah.
They're still down 17, if my math is correct.
Your math is correct.
Thank you.
Nice lead pass by Koev.
Holliston should look to score on these.
Backcourt there.
Unfortunate. I was going to say Holliston should look to score on this possession, but now they got to focus on defending here.
Good defense there by Alex Hughes for Bellingham.
Yeah, no, they're putting the pressure on.
Driving up and under. He gets the foul. CJ Fama will shoot 2. Someone's screaming over there. So he gets the first. Some substitutions here for Bellingham.
When they get the board, though.
So ball stays here. Just about a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Foul on Bobby for Holliston.
His 4th. He's got to be careful now. Luckily, there's only a minute.
Yeah.
About a minute left.
So this is obviously a very sweet win. I think it's safe to say by now that the Panthers are winning this game. But sweet win. They're definitely going to savor this, build on it as they go into Norton next Tuesday. And obviously it's great for us biased Panthers fans, but we've been in Bellingham's shoes before, and it's not a good feeling. Bellingham really did start to pick it up here. They took advantage of what they could control, which is always respectable.
And they're continuing to play hard.
Even till the end. That's a foul on Bellingham, CJ Fama.
Nice drive, though, by Austin Merkin there.
And he'll shoot 2. Will he stay 100% at the free throw?
I really hope so.
Yeah.
He has not scored in a while, and that no fault of his. He's been on the bench resting, and he does stay 100% as of right now. Don't knock on wood.
Yeah. And he stays 100%.
Merkin with 14 as well.
40 seconds to go in regulation here. Travel here.
Oh. Again, though, Coach Venetian just saying no foul, don't foul.
Yeah, I mean, there really is no point.
Yeah, just want the game to end. And it doesn't look like Bellingham are going to foul either.
Oh, what? Yeah, that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, the fans were ready as well for a Chuck Smith bucket.
I think that's a confidence thing.
Yeah,
he'll learn. This is the first time I've seen him play. So Holliston gets the win over Bellingham tonight. 46-29, nice 17-point win. Great victory for them. Hopefully they continue to build on it. Do you have some stats for us?
Yes,
here,
I do. Austin Merkin led the way for Holliston with 14 points, and OV right behind him with 13, and he made 3 threes, 2 of them crucial especially they were on a run early in the first half.
Definitely.
And then, again, a lot of scores today. Eben scored. Bobby had 3. Joey G had 5. And, again, and Caden had 4 as well. And, again, Austin Merkin 100% from the free throw line.
Incredible. So, good game. Once again, I'm Bryson Mustard. Alongside me, Lucas Schachter, Bruce Lindsay, Don, the crew at HCAT. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back with boys basketball next Friday, and the girls varsity basketball will be here on Tuesday night.
Thank you.